Morning VC. Saturday. Today it's Solna Record-fair, and the night here at hostel bed and breakfast has been pretty okay. It's a great bed, cozy and so. I have a couple of problems though. That window, you can see there's a little small light shining constantly through the night. Now I can survive that, but the problem is that when someone walks through the door into this hallway, there is an automatic extra light that turns on all of a sudden for a couple of moments, and that is irritating when you're trying to sleep, when you're having a little soft light and all of a sudden it's a new brighter light shining through the window, because this window goes to the hallway. That is not good. And see if I can get it there. That air condition all of a sudden started to sound pretty noisy. Not through the night though, hopefully, but it's a little irritating. But it's okay here right now. I've been to much worse places, so I have no problem with it like that. But I'm not too sure that I will. This will be my top priority when it comes to rooms. But as I said, the bed is very good, so why not?
Nu ska ni få ett mattips. Det är Sandra Mastio som ska baka ugnsgratinerad lax. Varsågoda.
Programmet presenteras av köketsfavoriter.se. Produkter för kök, bak och duk.
Well, works for me. Maybe not the most alternatives. I have been in places where they had more alternatives, but we have cereals, toast bread with cheese and salami and apple juice, and that's enough for me. So, actually, thumbs up. By the way, about what they're talking in the television in the back, I'm the only one who doesn't give a damn about the divorce of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. I've been hearing nothing else the past couple of days in the media. If I ever get married and then divorce afterwards, I'm gonna demand that will be headlines for at least a week in every newspaper in Sweden.
Well, I'm on my way. I'm going downstairs now to the metro, get myself to Solna, to the record show there. Maybe I should have been going there a little bit earlier, but then I wouldn't have had any breakfast since that starts at 8:30. I have left my double room. I'm going to switch to a single room, but that single room was not cleaned yet, obviously, since it's pretty early in the morning. So I had to store my luggage in the reception, and then when it's clean, they're going to move that one over to my new room. It's never boring when you're in Stockholm, I must say that. It's a pretty sunny day today, actually. They said it was going to be pretty cloudy in the weather forecast, but I'm not. I don't complain, even though the day is not over yet. But it wouldn't be in the rain anyway. This is Solna, just outside Stockholm. And here I hope to find Solna, the place for this record fair. Well, here we are, Solna. This is a place for sports. A lot of sport events have been held here. Most of all Swedish events. But interesting this. You see, there are a lot of cars here outside, so this will be interesting to see. This is part of Solna again. So let's go inside. Holy smoke. I'm here. And I'm going to go through all these crowds. How am I going to survive? I guess my sweat will be floating afterwards or during this. I have no visions of having time to go through everyone. But as many as possible at least. This is going to be interesting. This is freaking unbelievable. It took me almost 5 minutes. And I was sitting at the metro thinking that I finally landed Tristano here. How happy I would be. And it took me not even 5 minutes until I found this one for only 60 kronor. Around $5-6. This is unbelievable. This is new Tristano. It's a little later, but solo recordings. Me gonna like this. The problem with this place here is that when we have record fair in Sundsvall, it isn't that big. You can go around 2-3 times and thinking I buy this one later on. It works for me, and if it's gone, it's gone. And it's big enough. Here you can't buy too much. You can't turn around and walk back. It's far too big, and you have to watch out so you not want to buy too much for the wallet. It's too big. And have to be careful. If you want something, you have to think once or twice or even 3 times, because turn back you may never find your way back again to the cellar. It's like a labyrinth here. So it's a whole different feeling than in the record fair in Sundsvall. this. Fleetwood Mac Live double album from 1980. All classics. Empty Swedish kronor, $4-5.
Lycka till. Ja, men tack. Har du fortfarande lyxen till? Ja. Ska du låna eller? Ska jag lätta lön? Ja. Ja, inga problem. Jag kan mejla in. Ja, jag är nog borta i och för sig några kvällar nästa vecka. Så, men dra iväg ett mejl så fixar jag det. Nej, både ja och nej. Ja. Jävligt...
Today's findings here at Solna Record-fair. I spent a lot of money here, but on the other hand, it's once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm here. Since I'm living way up north, it's not so often that I had the chance to come down for this mess. It's the first time, so why not? I'm going to show later on what I did find, but it was a fantastic feeling, VC, to be here at this gigantic event and do this finding. I finished my record fair visiting by shopping from the same guy that I started it, the same guy that I bought the Leonard Tristano album. As I said, I'm going to show later on what I did find. A little bit tired now. It was not that much air conditioning, even though they had the back doors open. It didn't help. It was a little bit warm, but I thought it was going to be more expensive. I thought it was, of course, there were expensive stuff there, but there were also many reasonable prices. I didn't buy all that much expensive records each. So I was pretty surprised, and a lot of people there, and all kind of genres, all kind of formats, and even some had sold 78s. So I'm very surprised with a lot of things there, and I'm very satisfied with being there. I think it was definitely a moment I will cherish a long time. If I come back here, I don't know. Future will tell. We have a record fair first in Sundsvall, the 8th of October, and take that first. Now I'm going to find something to eat. I'm pretty hungry right now. So. Hi there, I'd like a hot dog with ketchup, no mustard, Maybe a little prawn salad. Hello. Did you hear me? This is my new room, single room. See, I've been packing up a little bit here. I have a curtain in front of the window here, so I don't have to worry about the lamp outside, which makes me happy. Welcome to Hötorget, the hay square, may translate it. Normally here there are many sellers on the square, but of course not this time of day. Entrance Savadi. Looks like some kind of a Thai restaurant. I think we should check this up. Shredded beef with garlic and pepper at this interesting Thai restaurant. This is going to be very interesting. Yum yum. Amazing. Great food. What beef, what vegetables, sauce was fantastic, and it has fantastic flavor. Very satisfied, and only costed me 135 Swedish crowns. Pretty good. I'm here in Stockholm. I might look this great Thai restaurant up again. Got a show. Beautiful outside, Norrana. They made it. I can feel pretty satisfied and pretty full right now. It's like the party has started in the different restaurants and pubs this Saturday, and it's still only 9 o'clock in the evening. I can't help it, I just love these lights that shines in the evening. That's a familiar name. And just so no one gets any strange ideas, it's time to call it a day. This Saturday has been quite a long day, especially with all the things that happened at Solna Record-fair. So I've been watching a movie, Contender, with Jeff Bridges and Gary Oldman. So good night, VC. Apparently, for some reason, the clip that I'm showing my findings of the Solna Record-fair has disappeared somewhere in the editing. So I have to do like this, a new video where I'm showing what I found. You already seen this Fleetwood Mac live album. You also seen the Lenny Tristano album. You also seen this, England Dan and John Ford Cooley, Some Things Don't Come Easy, from 1978. I've been listening to these guys at the radio channel, and I got interested in the music. Really good musicians, sing good together, and really relaxing 70s pop music. So I wanted to have an album with them for some time, and finally I got. US Corporation, I Caught Your Act from 1977. More Soul, I showed this one also, Commodore's live album, double album, and listen to quick peeks of all of them, but this one seems really interesting. Martin Briley, One Night with a Stranger. I listened to an old radio show from Sweden and heard the song Just a Mile Away, and I got really interested in the music. So I wanted to have this album for so long with this song on. I listened to Quick Peeks, and the entire album sounds just amazing. And also, this is very unique and special cover sleeve. I gotta give that. Jazz, Don Bias, 1945. An album with a softer, tight 40s swing. Sounds a little bit like the Keynote recordings I talked about earlier. But this is not Keynote recordings, but I think this will be great anyway. Small band swing from 1945. More small band swing, Benny Bergen, 1936. I have a lot of Benny Bergen with his big band, but I don't have all that much with his smaller bands. So this one is very welcome. I think this will be really great. I have a huge respect for Benny Bergen as a trumpet player. Odyssey, Hollywood Party Night from 1978. And we have Blood, Sweat and Tears, self-titled, also showed in the video. I wanted this one, was high on my wish list, so it's very, very, very welcome in my collection. And more Carpenters. As I said, Carpenter studio albums isn't all that easy to find here. The collection is far more easier. So I'm very happy to have found 3 Carpenters album now during one weekend. A Kind of Hush is this. And this is Now and Then from 1973. This one actually I listened to and was a little bit disappointed. The first side is really good, and of course this contains the big hit Yesterday Once More. The B side is some kind of a fake radio show with the Carpenters playing old 60s covers in a row. Sounds a little bit cheesy and not all that good. So that 60 medley, I think that it draws down the ratings for this album, but I still will keep it. So some CDs, I got 3. 2 of them I got for free. It was one seller who had a box with CDs that he gave away, and he said just take them, I don't need them anymore. So I took 2 of them. That was interesting. Café Del Mar, Dreams. This is a compilation of different ambient music style and a little relaxed music. For free, I thought it could be very interesting. Hopefully it's very good produced. Brian Ferry, Mamuna, got this also for free, and I have a cassette copy of it, and now for free I got a real physical copy of it. Very happy for that, because this is one of my favorite Brian Ferry albums from 1994. REM Accelerate from 2008. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think this is their final album. I got for $1, so this is going to be very interesting. 7-inch singles, Black Box, I Don't Know Anybody Else. This is, I think this song is way better than their biggest hit, Right on Time, actually. But really good Italo house. Johan Lindell, I have mentioned before. Forgotten Swedish singer-songwriter from the early 80s. This is together with a band called Brainstorm, and this is very early Johan Lindell from 81. Nu eller aldrig, now or never. Human League, Keep Feeling Fascination, classic hit by them. 3 singles from with one singer in 3 different bands or collaborations. It's not often you find that at the same place. The singer here is Richard Derbyshire, who is normally most famous for this band, Living in a Box. This is the little forgotten single from the Gatecrashing album, the fantastic Gatecrashing album, called Different Air from 1989. But 1 year before that, he made vocals on a single on producer Jellybean, who among others have produced Madonna and so on, on the song Coming Back for More. Really, actually great one, really good produced. And before he started Living in a Box, he was a member of Susu Sharks, that I have one single with before, a single called Eyes of the World. It's really, really good and forgotten single that no one remembers today. This one is also a great song, Love Tumbles Down, and I hope one day to find an entire album by Susu Sharks, but they were a little bit of a failure. No one remembers them today, so it's not going to be easy. Swing Out Sister, Where in the World, from the Kaleidoscope World album, ballad. Oi 600, Swedish band, who consists members of an even bigger Swedish band, Dagvag. This is the song Kryper i mig, Crawling Inside of Me, and on the B-side, God morgon, Good Morning. Kryper i mig is a really, really good song, so I'm very surprised to find this one on 7-inch. More Swedish music, Nanny Cherry, Kisses on the Wind. I thought I had this one, but obviously I didn't. Living Color, Open Letter to a Landlord. I bought this one for merely one reason. I'm on a hunt for one of their biggest hits, Cult of Personality, and here I found it on the B-side in the live version, so I bought it for that one. Pebbles, Giving You the Benefit. This is one of those songs that made me discover soul music for real, but back in 1990. Really classic. Produced by Ellie Reed and Babyface. Donald Fagen, IGY. Really, really great and classic song. Great to have it on 7-inch. Swedish music, Irma. Singer Irma, with the last name Schultz, and Precis som du, Just Like You. Her biggest hit. Song that I also thought I had on 7-inch, but obviously I didn't. Joe Boxers and Boxer Beat. Really a favorite of mine. I love the production. I love the beat in this one. So very happy to find it on 7-inch. The only 70s single I found, I think, Carole King and Hard Rock Cafe from Simple Things album. Really great single and from a very great album. And on the B-side, To Know That I Love You, also from the Simple Things album. So this is a very great one. From 1977. Waterfront Cry. This one was a disappointment. I have the single Nature of Love that I think is really, really good. Sounds a lot like Johnny Hayes jazz from the 80s, and a really great single. So I bought the single Cry, but it was, comparing to that, pretty boring. So I'm not too sure that this one will stay in the collection. Capella, Italo Disco. This is a very early Capella from 1990. Get Out of My Case. Billy Paul, not the best sleeve I've seen, but Thanks for Saving My Life. Really great ballad. Philadelphia Soul in its best. This actually is also from the 70s. Sorry. But great to beginning to buy Billy Paul Billy Paul stuff. The Fix, Red Skies, from 1982. Really great one. Chris Rea and Josephine. Love this song very, very much. And Two in a Room and Wiggle It Just a Little Bit. Song that I wasn't too fond of when it came, but it has grown on me since then. Erasure Star, maybe not their strongest single, but still I'm very happy to find Erasure singles. Fine Young Cannibals, Blue, from 1985, and their debut. From where I think that Fine Young Cannibals were at their best, actually. Paula Abdul, It's Just the Way That You Love Me, from her debut, 1988. And singles keeping being upside down. I found 2 Level 42 singles that I was very happy to find. Take a Look from the Staring at the Sun album. A really great ballad. Fantastic ballad that I love very much. Saw very much at MTV when it came in 1988. And this one I was so happy to find. Love Games from their first album from 1980. I was so happy to find this one on 7-inch. Swedish syntgrupp Ratata, finally. Någonting. Something. From 1984. And a single that I wanted to have very much. Their single Ge inte upp, Don't Give Up, from 1986. Really, really great song with great lyrics. Almost forgot this one. I found four different singles by Spandau Ballet during this fair. Really, really amazing to find 4 singles from the same band. This is Paint Me Down, very early from 1981. Musclebound, also from 1981. This is Instinction from their Diamond album, 1982. And She Loved Like Diamonds, also from 1982. So, that was my findings from Solna Record-fair.